Today's video will cover the splitting, patching, and merging of objects as well as correction of surface normals. Let's start with this random blade I found on Thingiverse. It's called a Barbie blade. I like it because it looks like a Lego Snap-on sword or a sword with a cup holder. But what's useful for our purposes is that this doesn't have a symmetric axis that we can easily mirror this and print this. The natural axis is this one here. And so we'd like to split this, and so just go and click split over here. That'll give us a Z plane for splitting, and if we want to snap to a vertex, you can just hit the shift key and it will snap and turn red. Click and you've split the part. Now we can select either side, and if we want to, for example, hide one, we can click the S key or click on visible over here. So let's do that. What we need to do is heal this part because it's non-manifold. It's just a shell, and it needs to be a sealed three-dimensional part in order to slice and print or take into CNC mode on Kirimoto. So let's do what's called Analyze here. Click on Analyze. It generates a patch, and the patch is a separate part for right now. And so what we need to do is to join this to the bottom half to make a sealed object for export. And there's one other thing I want to look at really quickly, which is called normals, and the normals are the surface direction. And this patch has generated normals, which are in the right direction right now, pointing out from the part. But if we join this to the top of it, they will be in the wrong direction, so I'll have to show you how to fix that. So we now have two parts. If we export this compound object as an STL by selecting these two parts, the STL doesn't have a concept of multiple parts and it will be one body. But if I export it as an OBJ, then the OBJ will treat it as two separate parts, and that is a problem. So if we're going to export this as an OBJ, then we're going to want to click the two parts and say merge, and that will generate a new part, which is a unified merged body. And all right, so you can then just export that. Whatever is selected when you click export will be exported as a part. And if you have nothing selected, it'll export everything. So just so you know what's going on there. If we want to then join this to the top and export these parts, the normals are in the wrong direction. So what we need to do is click on the face, click normals so that we can see them, and the selected face here will be inverted when I click invert, and that will then change the normals on that face. Now we can join these two parts together by selecting both of them and either merging them or exporting them as an OBJ file. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show you for this video. I hope you found it useful, and I look forward to your comments and feedback below. Thanks for watching.